morning, everyone. Val here, and it is early morning. It's 8 a.m. and I've been on the road for about 20 minutes now. I am heading to Richmond. I'm going to get a massage this morning. I do that about 4 times a year, so they call me for the Black Friday sale. And what it is you buy one massage at the regular price and you get one free, and you can use them. There's no expiration date on them. So what I do is you can give them away or you can use them for yourself. I just keep them for myself and use them when I get a chance. Maybe if my legs feel like they need a massage, your muscles are aching or your back is aching. Sometimes my back goes out, and it's a perfect opportunity to come and get the muscles worked out. So I figured I booked this massage before I went to South America, figuring, it's about time for another one, and I would probably be ready when I got back from South America. And I did, I was on my feet a lot down there. So, and I've been having trouble with my knee. I don't know that there's anything she can do with my knee, but I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to go into Richmond today, and then after the massage, my massage is scheduled for 9 a.m. I'm going to run by my old workplace and see the crew there and see how everybody's doing. I may go to lunch with my friend Mary, and because I did talk to her before I went to Columbia, and she said to come by, that if she's able, she will go to lunch with me and then head back home. So I don't think I'm going to do any shopping in Richmond or anything, but it'll give me an opportunity to get out of the house for a little bit and go see my co-workers and go pick up my massage vouchers for the coming year. Traffic's not too bad. I had to stop and get gas, but the traffic in the city itself or not the city, but the little town. I live in a little town, but I don't live in the town. I live on the outskirts. But the town itself, going in through the town, was really busy. The traffic was a little backed up, but once you get through it, it's usually pretty clear sailing up into Richmond. So hoping that Interstate 64 is cleared, but 522 is looking good here. So besides the sun, I forget about the morning sun. I used to hate it when I went to work every morning. You have to, because the roads are so curvy, that every time you go around a curve, the sun's in front of you, and then it goes beside you, and, you have to keep it just in your visor. But I don't miss that part of getting up early in the morning and having to drive. So, my son came over yesterday and hung out with me all day. It was very cool. He came over around noon. We went out to lunch and just got a burger, which wasn't good. Every time I go out to eat, seems like I put a pound or two on. It takes me a couple days to get it back off. But, I don't see my son very often, so it was really good having him come over and spend a little time with me. He cooked dinner for us. I did take a couple pictures of the dinner. So he cooked salmon, and he marinated it in like a garlic and thyme and olive oil. And then he made some rice and Brussels sprouts. It was really, really good. And then I made a cherry pie, which was good. And I cut the sugar just about in half on that. And then he made a banana bread, because he wanted me to show him how to make banana bread. It's very easy. He made it. I just kind of helped him through it, or just kind of watched him actually. And he's got it. It's easy enough to do. So he wants to learn how to make yeast breads. he's working on learning that, so that's pretty cool. I told him I want to do that too. That I've pretty much mastered the pizza dough, and I've got the pies down pretty good. Now I can do a pie crust. So I'm gonna probably move on to trying to make homemade breads. That is one thing I wanted to do, so I'm probably gonna do that. And you see what else I can learn this year. So I'm off on my way. I will catch up with you in a little bit. I'm going to insert some pictures of the pie and the dinner from last night because it was really good and I didn't vlog yesterday. So I'll insert those here and I will catch up with you in just a little bit. I'm back home. My massage was absolutely wonderful. I got to have lunch with my friend. We probably spent an hour or so chatting, talking about how it is at work now, and there's been a lot of changes. I'm happy with my decision to move on. So just a lot going on that I'm very, very happy about in my own life that I couldn't do if I was working, and the changes at work, it was the right time, it was the right decision. Very happy about it. Talked about my trip. She wanted to know all about my trip to Colombia, so we talked about that. Just a nice visit. I was so glad to see her. I did get to see my boss very briefly, said hi to him. I told him I'd chat with him when I got back from the lunch, but he was busy. And I got to see his mother-in-law, who was actually the lady who hired me, but she's kind of semi-retired out. She needs to be retired out, but she was there doing some paperwork briefly, and she went in to chat with him. So I didn't want to disturb them. I told Mary to just let him know that I would see him next time I was in town, or, you know, headed that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll make them some fudge and bring some fudge. They always liked my fudge at Christmas time and said that was one of the things they're going to miss about me when I retired. So maybe I'll make some fudge and take it this year. I haven't done that since I retired. I did take some to Mary. I think when she went to the Stitchers group with me, the banquet this year. I think I made fudge to bring to her to take to her son, who always loved my peanut butter fudge. So anyway, I got home, I called Walmart, told them that it's been 2 days since they delivered my padding, and I said I still hadn't got the padding. The man didn't speak very good English, which is very, very frustrating for these call centers. So I had to really listen and ask him to repeat himself several times. And he said something about giving me a refund. And I said, I don't want a refund. I want what I ordered. I've been waiting a long time. You know, the first time what I ordered wasn't the right stuff. And then, you know, I had to return it and tried to find it in the store. And they didn't have it in the store. So I had to reorder it. Actually went to Joann's and got it, and it wasn't the right stuff from Joann's either, so I had to reorder it, and finally, you know, it didn't come, you know. So he said something, he said, well, let me check, and then he came back on the phone a couple of minutes later and said it was delivered to the wrong address. I said, well, tell me what address it was delivered to. I'll go get it. If it's local here, I'll just go pick it up. Because no one's brought it to me. And he said, somebody will call you within 4 hours. And then he said, no, they're going to send you an email. Somebody's going to email you within 4 hours and let you know what's going on. And I said, that's fine. I said, can you just tell me where it was delivered? I'll get it. And he's just said, he just kept repeating, somebody will email you. So I don't know if he was going through a script or what he was going through. So it was probably 2 o'clock when I talked to him. And so the 4 hours would have been 6 o'clock. I kept checking my phone for my email. I had no emails. So finally about 4:30, 4:45, my outdoor camera buzzed, and I checked it on my phone because my camera, I have the phone, it comes to my phone. And I see the UPS driver, or the FedEx driver out there. I saw a delivery person out there with a big package. So I got excited and I ran to the front door, and they were delivering my padding. So I am so happy. I have my padding, and I am working on my projects now. So I am working on the placemats, which that is going to be the bottom of the placemat, and I love this shiny material. And this is going to be the top, or vice versa. It's going to be reversible, so they can either use the red or the white. This is the material that was requested from me for these. I have 5 of them already pinned with the padding. I'm going to be working on those. And then I have the last one. I'm finishing up the last one. But yes, I have my roll of padding. I've cleaned off my table. I'm actually working in my space. I did, while I was waiting, cut a whole lot more of pot holders, just using that bin with the material. I could get 1 pot holder out of a lot of them. Maybe I got 2 out of a couple of them. But, you know, they got some nice materials here. This one I got like 5 out of, or 6. That's pretty. I still like this. Is one of my favorite ones. So, and I got enough to do the little ties, because I got to have little ties on them. I did get a couple more bowl cozies cut out. I got these cut out, which I haven't cut a backing for them yet, but that's pretty. 1 or 2 bowl cozies. This one has a couple. This is like a cat or something. I don't know. Anyway, and then I had a couple that I used for, even though they're not the plain color, they matched enough where I could use them for the centers of these. Because this is all pieces of scrap. So, thought that would be nice with that. Not nice enough? That's nice enough with that. Even though it's a 2-tone material. Anyway, I got all those that I can fix the padding for. A couple more that I need backings. Some pot holders that I can get done. But my first project, the bags and I have to get these done because I promised these before Christmas, and I would like to get them to her before the end of the month, before I go out for Thanksgiving. So I'll have to finish those Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to work more on the hats, the baby hats. I'm going to get as many of those as I can get finished, and that'll be that. So that's going to be it for today. We're just having leftovers for dinner. I want to thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. I am so happy. I can't tell you how happy I am that it arrived and it's the right stuff this time. Perfect, and I can get my projects done. So it's all about the adventure, right? All right. I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. And leave me a comment below. Bye now.